They're not.
What is this?
Playing with that ticket, then the price change. Caught him at the stop sign and then a light change. $100,000 gone for these ice links. Kirby nigga shit, it get real dirty for the white things.
If you bought an AR-15 and it wasn't an LMT, you bought the wrong rifle. Fucking dot's not on. What's up, Plausibly Deniable enjoyers? Today, we finally have a completed LMT. This is a 5.56 chambered MLC, which is 2 M-LOK slots shorter than a spec war. Let's go tip to butt. Starting at the very top, we have a underwhelming A2 flash hider. Very standard, whatever. This is the 11.5 cryogenically treated LMT barrel. It's a proprietary barrel mounting system, which uses these 2 bolts right here. You loosen one, you pull one out, and this whole barrel slides right out, throw another one on, and it should return to 0, give or take. Close enough where you're shooting an 11.5. Like, you're not gonna, oh, I know where my hold is for 1,000. No, come on, get real. This is a 9.25 inch upper with a fake PEC 15. I've got the mag pull grip things on the side because I like the way they look, they feel good. And shouts out to my boy Ian at SHOT Show. How am I gonna fucking, how am I gonna, I think it's called Kratos Design Group. He just walked up to me. He's like, try this Kratos Design Group hand stop. You can run it either way. Let me know what you think about it. It can be a barricade stop or a that. Going back, this is a completely monolithic upper, so I'm just gonna, while I'm here, I'm gonna point out that the handguard doesn't come off. This is not a standard AR. This is the pinnacle of AR-15s. The reason that it is monolithic is so that when you're shooting with lasers, they don't come off 0. If you bump your gun or if you are shooting it hot, it won't warp, you know. I think that's a problem that somebody said and then fixed, and it really wasn't a problem, but I don't blame them because this is cool as shit. The lower receiver is completely ambidextrous. We have a 20 round, well, 25 because of the TTI base plates. Magazine in it. I think that's good. Looks good. It looks nice. Going back, we have a Valtor A5 buffer in it and a Magpul SLS. The storage slots on this are filled with chunks of lead. This gun is heavy as fuck. I shot a Scar 16 once and it was heavy, but it was smooth. And I kind of just put that together in my head. Heavy is smooth, and it is. I'm not gonna take the lead out of it. Commenter is probably gonna say something, why would you wanna make your gun heavier? Shut the, this is the shit, and you know it. I'm gonna do a little bit of sacrilege. That is a PSA bolt. I didn't have another BCG center around, so I was like, it works. Another thing I got from SHOT Show is this charging handle. I always ran the gas defeating charging handle from Silencer Co., and I loved it. It was great. Never, ever had gas in my face. And I was telling him that at SHOT Show. He's like, you have the Gen 1 or the Gen 2? To which I said, I didn't know there's 2 generations. And then he pulled out the Gen 2 and gave it to me. Just like, here you go, buddy. But this thing sat for months until I got this barrel. But hey man, my gun's done. Finally, got the LMT. I don't think I'm ever gonna buy another AR-15 again. This is it. This is pinnacle peak performance AR-15. Let's get to shooting it. Oh, this is the cool thing about this LMT axle trigger. We got one in the head. So now you know, hammer's down. Typically, you hit the safety on an AR-15, it goes like there, and it's like not on the LMT axle. That's just a weird feature that is expensive for sure, and I like it.
That hit me so hard.
I'm sorry. I totally forgot that I had these. These are Caveman bands. See, when I was filming the gun earlier, this was brown and this was gray. Now this is blue and that is orange. That means my barrel is over 140 degrees. So this is not something you should want to touch or put in your bag because it will melt it. Alrighty guys, so back in the oh, look at the barrels changed colors. The barrel bands changed colors. Way back when I first started the channel, I reached out to this company. I said, hey, I'm gonna do a video on these. And that was, I mean, dude, That was probably 9 months ago. And I feel real bad because I use it all the time on my Remington to make sure I'm zeroing on a cold barrel, because you gotta zero on a cold barrel or else you're stupid. And I just couldn't come up with an idea to stretch a video long enough. So I came up with a drill. Call it the Caveman drill. Here we go. Caveman, they were throwing rocks. Train like you fight, boys.